Hello, Busco families. I hope everyone has had a great week. I'm sure that we are all ready for the weekend to begin. Thank you again to everyone who took the time to participate in our survey earlier this week regarding the new quarantine options provided by the Indiana Department of Health. Out of the 749 responses, 465 people, or just over 62%, indicated that they would prefer to move to a temporary mask requirement. Based on that feedback, our school board voted last evening to move our school district to a mask requirement temporarily. Now that this decision has been made, we will be able to follow the new reduced contact tracing and quarantine rules. To help everyone understand what this means, I wanted to go over a few key points. First, we will begin following this new plan on Monday. All students, staff, and visitors will be required to wear masks during the school day. As shared previously, students will have mask breaks throughout the day at appropriate times and settings. Students are not required to wear masks in outdoor settings or when actively participating in extracurricular activities. Under the new rules, when an individual tests positive, our staff will still be required to contact trace to 3 feet. However, those who are identified will only be notified that they were a close contact and asked to self-monitor for symptoms. They will be able to remain at school as long as they are not showing any symptoms of COVID-19. Individuals who are showing symptoms will still be required to quarantine. However, if they are able to test negative or receive a doctor's confirmation that they are not ill with COVID, they may return immediately. The new requirements do identify a few specific times that the new quarantine rules do not apply, such as lunch, band, choir, and PE class, since masks are typically removed during those times. Our staff is working within the current requirements to find ways to minimize the risk of quarantine in those settings as well. As I've shared previously, this change is intended to be temporary and is only being put in place to help keep our children safe and also reduce their chances of being quarantined. As such, the plan approved by the board has tied the use of this policy to the color metrics used on the Indiana Department of Health dashboard. Our school district will follow a mask requirement whenever Whitley County is in either the orange or red category on the state map. While of course our district serves students from Whitley, Noble, Allen, and other surrounding counties, the decision was made to follow Whitley County since that is where the school campus is located. Once Whitley County returns to either yellow or blue on the map and remains there for 2 consecutive weeks, our district will return to a mask optional policy. By developing our plan in this fashion, it allows us to put masks in place when the likelihood of increased cases and quarantines is high, and then return to optional once the situation has improved. I know that a return to a mask requirement is not what many of us wanted, and I of course understand that some members of our community have concerns about masks. I do, however, think we can all agree that the ability to keep our students at school, in person, is something that we all want. So here comes the most important part of this video. We will only be able to enjoy the benefits of these new relaxed quarantine rules when everyone does their part. To our students, many of you have known me for a long time, and I hope you know just how important each one of you are to me and to all of your teachers and staff. As I shared yesterday, one of the things that makes Busco such a special place is the relationships that we all have with one another. I am blessed to work in a school district where I have the opportunity to interact with and get to know our students, and to see the great things that each of you are doing every day. I know that a return to wearing masks at school for a little while is not something that any of us necessarily want to do. But when we all work together and do our small part, the effect it will have on our school year will be monumental. And so, as someone who cares about you and truly wants you to have the best year possible, I am asking you to please make sure you wear your mask during the times that we need to, so that we can help each other through these next few weeks. If we all do our part, I truly believe that this will be a year to remember. As always, if you have any questions or want to discuss this or any other topic, please reach out to me. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon.